Good morning and welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Today is What's Up Wednesday. So what's up today is a question that came in, and the question is as there is all this it looks like there's a lot of work to be done in the world. It looks like there's a lot of things that are going on that just are not fair. They're not for the good of all. And the question was, are we supposed to just stand back and let things happen, just watch everything unfold? Or are we supposed to be preparing to fight or to push back against the energies? Are we supposed to, kind of build our forces up so we can be prepared? So what is it? Those are two very opposite energies, right? But they're both in the same arena, and sometimes both things are needed, and sometimes it's about standing still and watching, and sometimes it's about making effort into a direction that shows that we really want that thing. So what is it? So we're asking One World Tarot. I thought this was an appropriate deck for us to use today on this Wednesday to see if we can get some information. What is the answers? What do we most need to know around this question? Like, how are we supposed to behave? What are we supposed to do in these situations where it feels like we should be doing something? We shouldn't just be waiting for everything to happen. We should be it makes you feel kind of powerless to do that. So let's look at the first card that came out here, the Justice card. So isn't that interesting that Justice came out? Card number 11, 1-1, this divine knowing. And in the Justice cards, it's all about justice being done and having balance within that. And it can be related to the courts. It can be related to things where you've put something in and you deserve to get something back. And let's take a look at the rest of the cards here to find out what it's showing. Interesting, it's the Chariot card. Now, in the Chariot, I kind of drew it upside down. And I'm asking if it's supposed to be right. It's supposed to be right side up. So I'm going to go ahead and take it as right side up. And then let's take the last card. And this is the Pentacles card, the Six of Pentacles. And I read this particular Six of Pentacles very uniquely because I see something in this deck that I've never seen before. So in the Justice card 11, it's saying that, and we have two major arcana cards and a minor arcana card here. And the major arcana card is saying that when the sword is up like this, that the universe or justice will prevail in the long run. Justice is the balance needed in a situation. And from this card, what I'm hearing is justice will prevail. Whatever we see going on that feels unjust, know that justice will prevail. Now, with this Chariot card being right next to it, so I'm seeing 11 and 7. And for some reason, these numbers I feel like are very relevant on some level, and I'm not exactly connecting what these relevance are, but in 1-1 to me is a magic number. It's a time of like getting a wish fulfilled, or you feel very lucky. So I'm equating this justice with getting the outcome that we want. Is that all? We don't want somebody to be punished. We just want justice for all, not a few. Now, something with the Chariot card is saying that we're moving, right? Justice is prevailing, balance is coming into play, and it's going to come in very quickly when it moves. Now, what's very interesting around this Six of Pentacles, the 5 is really about loss. It's about, not having what you need and really a lot of hardship. So the 6 isn't far away from that. But what's very interesting is you have this beautiful woman here and this man sitting, and she's got kind of an angry look on her face in this card because she feels like she's not getting what she deserves in this situation, because the Pentacles are this earth energy and about receiving the things that you want. So it looks like justice will occur, but it almost looks like we're not actually going to get what we deserve, or perhaps like the first thing I thought when I saw the card is that we're quickly moving into the awareness that we're not getting what we deserve. Like we have not been getting what we deserve, but the Justice card is here saying we will get justice and that it will be moving quickly. So I'm going to ask for more information, because obviously there's more information that we need to kind of continue to round out this reading. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is here, and the Two of Pentacles was upside down. And in the Two of Pentacles, it's about the balance that's needed. So when you have this man sitting and giving very little for what he's getting in return, and she's doing all the work, one side feels like there's no justice. And in that situation, balance needs to happen. Now, the first thing that I'm noticing here is all this water around. So normally when you see this card, it's a little bit farther away, like in the distance. If you look at the original Rider-Waite deck, it's off in the distance. You see these boats, and the boats are kind of riding the wave of balance. Now this one, the coin is flipped in a weird direction, and this one is facing us. So I feel like there's a lot of like tumultuous things that are happening. And because it's upside down like that, I feel like it's almost just telling us that the boat is going to capsize, that whatever these people that, or whatever the situation is that feels like it's trying to have control, it's turning around, which is why I'm seeing these pentacles not exactly equal. One is in one direction and one is the other, despite the fact that he's trying to keep his balance here. He's very much trying to keep his balance on an otherwise really tumultuous situation. And I feel like despite the effort of balance, that it is going to fall apart on some level. So the cards that are coming after that is card 19, which is the Sun, which is the bettering of any situation. When the Sun card comes out, what it's doing is it's revealing after the rain comes the sun. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that justice will prevail, that it's going to move quickly. There's this awareness. It's not just the question that came in, and thank you so much. It's very relevant. And I think it's on all of our minds, right? Why is this happening? And it's showing this awareness of things not being equal. And in this situation, I think it's very relevant. The man is sitting down and taking advantage of the work of this person and not really giving the benefit. And there's a lot of men in control in this situation, and that is going to be overturned. And it's going to be overturned so we see the light, and the sun is the bettering of the situation. So again, this red, the white horse, is around, I feel like it's kind of purifying the situation, and the sunflowers and this new growth and this red flag. And this, as you can see, this is it's like a new man. I feel like this is the younger man that is now coming on, because a lot of what's happening in the political arena is around old thinking and older men trying to keep control. And this is a newer man coming in, and he's naked here. He is coming in because he doesn't have all the weight of everything from the past. And these cards are shiny, and so is this, see if I can move it a little bit. So is this light here. So I'm going to try to move the light. And so then we have the Knight of Swords. And in the Knight of Swords, again, it's a very fast moving energy. It's one of the fastest moving knights in the deck. And he's charging forward this is like new awareness, new verbal awareness, new things happening. And then what do we have behind her? The Queen of Swords. So this tells me that, and I know I can't say, like, are we supposed to fight? What it's saying is, to me, is to watch what's going on, because what's going to unfold is justice around what we all see as injustice. It's coming in very quickly. We're going to see this imbalance here, and the people that feel like they have everything under control, even though everything's rocking around, are going to be turned over, thrown on their head. a newer, younger version that is, void of all the old ideas, because this is the Knight of Swords coming in with new ideas. New, fresh ways of thinking is going to come in with this rise of this new, younger person. And then, interestingly, the Queen of Swords is this divine feminine energy around knowing who we are as the feminine, and she will be in charge. This red throne here that she's on represents the root chakra and the earthly plane, the things that we manifest, the things that we have. And so what I'm seeing here, because she's wearing purple as well, that's saying that she is aware of the crown chakra. She's in her divinity, and she can rule with wisdom, the lands, and her sword is up. So she's knowing, she cuts through the crap, which is what he's doing here as well, which is what justice is. So I love that the two cards that are flanking is this golden awareness of justice being heard, justice winning out, and what steps in is this divine feminine wisdom keeper and the youth of a new masculine energy, a new divine masculine with new ideas and new ways of doing things. So I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much. I'm delighted to have the question around this reading today. So this is what's up, and it's a very big reading. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a magical day. Bye now.